And I salute everybody since then and before then who stood up for human liberty. Because without the renegades, Lord knows where we'd be. You know, I don't want a French Revolution where you put in one group of criminals after another and things get even worse. I don't want to sign on to every globalist revolution that comes along because the Ukraine wouldn't sign on to the EU and be politically taken over. I image Saruman the wizard talking to Gandalf, and he says, I tried to have you aid and join me willingly, but you have chosen the path of pain. And that's basically what they've done to the Ukraine. And it's totally lawless. It's totally illegal. It'd be like if the Russians were trying to get Mexico to break up and, you know, become an enemy of the U.S. or something. It is absolutely bad guy behavior. And it's not even our government. It's George Soros and the foundations that have already hijacked us. That's the thing. It's all done in our name. It is outrageous. And they will do the same garbage here, ladies and gentlemen. There's Kurt Nemo's article, Soros-supported protesters turn violent in Ukraine. Protesters want country to integrate with European Union. That's right. Join with the big superstate or we'll burn and shoot everyone. That's foreign sedition, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care what the protesters were saying. We're going to burn everything if you don't join this political group from the outside. Oh, that's globalism. That's the New World Order. They come finance an idiot group, a minority of the people in Ukraine, to burn everything if people don't go along with this. It's outrageous. And our media calls them freedom fighters, just like they called the Serb rebels. The Muslims heroes, and they called Al-Qaeda in Syria heroes. Cops tased deaf man having diabetic attack. Now, I see articles every day where somebody's passing out or having a diabetic attack or deaf or mentally retarded, and they beat them up or kill them. Bush-era diplomat says Ukraine situation a threat to U.S. national security. Outspoken neocon says activists shooting cops are friends of liberty. That's a quote. Justice Group warns of Obama plan to put government monitors in newsrooms. Oh, it's already starting, yeah. We're going to cover that. Does the trail of dead bankers lead somewhere? Yes, it does. And we're going to get into so much more. New Jersey police chief speaks out against town council corruption and gets relieved of duties. American Stasi police start staring us in the face. Very important article by Dr. Paul Craig Roberts. Let's go to one call, then more calls in the next segment. We got Raptor Man calling from New York. We got Tom in Maryland, Judy, Habu, Julio, and others. Tom, thanks for calling in. You're a retired police officer. You want to comment on Ukraine. What do you think of what's happening?
Good afternoon. Thanks for your position on pointing out that we as police can also get caught up and be victims as well. I'm a retired cop. I also worked with the Netherlands National Police Force in the 90s for a period of time. And cops everywhere have a lot in common. I've not been to too many countries where you find a lot of differences.